Hello friends, this is tutorial number 35 in these Turbo Pascal programming language tutorials. In this tutorial we will talk about a routine that is so powerful. We will use it a lot, and one of the most powerful routine in the Pascal programming language, and it's a procedure. Okay, it can be when you work with procedure. It is a very similar to function, but it is not the same, because function, as you saw, function return us a value, and procedure it doesn't. Okay, but I will show. But we can make similar problems or same problems we can resolve with the function, but most of the things also we can resolve by using procedure. Okay, and let's try to let's create an example. Okay, we will do the same thing that we did with the function, but now with addition. And we will do the same thing with using a procedure. Okay, we will create a variable x and y, and we will have a result. Okay, and they will be an integer. Okay. What we want to do? Okay, we want to do addition of x and y, and we want to get a result. Okay, which is fine. And we want to use a procedure. Okay, let's create a procedure. Okay, the name of a procedure will be addition. Okay. And addition, what will have addition? Addition will have first it will have two variables. We need two variables, a and b, which will be integer. Okay, but we will have also a third variable. Okay, and we need first we have these two variables, and we need to and this third variable will be separated. We need to separate with a semicolon. We need to define a third variable. Okay, it will be what will read. Okay, we will give to the procedure these two variables, but what will be? But we want to get another one variable from that two. Okay, we need to define third variable. Okay, it will be returned. Okay, and it will be an integer, but it will end here with semicolon. This will be as you can see in the function we have variables a and b, which are integer. And okay, we close the bracket, and we wanted integer to be returned from that. But inside the procedure we will define defined returned variable, but it is inside the procedure. It not goes out. Okay, and now okay, the same thing. But you will see that it's very similar with the function, but in most cases we will using procedure because I'm big procedure fan. And okay, let's create begin and end of the procedure, and let's create begin and end of the application. I will use a dot, and I will need a read line to not forget it later. Okay, but I need a tab. Okay, and let's okay, we want let's define a procedure. Okay, procedure addition, and how we will define it. Okay, we give to the procedure this. We have these two local variables, which is a and b. Okay, and we want to third variable. We need to define. And now what will be returned. Sorry, we need to define returned. We just need to define a third variable, and what will be? It will be just a plus b. Okay, and with this we define the third variable inside the procedure. What's addition? Okay, procedure will do addition of variable a and variable b, and third variable inside the procedure will be return variable, which will be addition of these two. Okay, and we finish with defining our procedure. Now we need to write line. We need to write. Now we will work with global variables. First, we need to define x and epsilon global variables. Okay, enter the numbers x and epsilon. Okay, and we will simply read line. We will enter x and epsilon. Okay, now we also want to write these variables. Okay, let's some text x equals, and we need the x, and also we will write line epsilon equals to epsilon. Okay, we entered x and epsilon. Okay, and we write which numbers we enter. And what we need to do now? Okay, we will call the procedure. We want the procedure now. Let's call it. But it will be addition. The name, we need the name of the procedure. Okay, addition, which is which have three variables, a and b, and returned. And let's call it addition of, and we will have variables x. Give me the procedure. Give me this procedure addition of variables x and epsilon, and result. And how to explain you? Okay, this procedure is this procedure addition has inside three variables. Okay, we already defined what is the third variable, and we want a procedure of these three global variables. Okay, of x, epsilon, and result, and it will be added the values of variable x and epsilon, and automatically result will be the third variable. Okay, and we simply by that we defined a variable result. Okay, write a line. We will simply write a result. The result is, and we will just type result, and that should be it. Okay, I think that I explain you well. Just result, once again, result will be this third variable. Okay, and we need to compile. Maybe I had some error. Okay, and let's run to see if everything works fine. Okay, enter the numbers x and epsilon. Okay, x will be 5, epsilon will be 6. Okay, and let's see the result. The result is 11, which is great. Okay, we enter two variables, and third variable is we used with instead of a and b we use x and epsilon, and instead the return variable we use the result. Okay, and this return is defined here. Okay, the same thing. Okay, we will not change the name of procedure. It will stay addition, but I will just show you how we can do with other. We can use subtraction. Okay, and we will simply run again. Okay, enter numbers x and epsilon. Okay, x will be 20, epsilon will be 16, and the result will be 4, because now we define a third variable will be a subtraction of these two variables. Okay, and with the same thing we can use if we use multiplication. Okay, okay, enter number x is 3, enter number epsilon is 5. Okay, and the result is 15 because now we use multiplication. It's for me maybe now it's you maybe now be confused function or procedure, but I think procedure is more powerful because, as you can see, we have a three variables. It doesn't, as you can see, all of these variables are inside we have a three integers inside the procedure. Okay, as you can see, procedure ends here, doesn't return anything, and we are using now we have two variables that we will enter, and the third we need to find. And here is in the begin and the end we defined a third. In this case it's third variable. We define what will be third variable, and this procedure okay, in this procedure we are using with our global variables, and because of that this procedure is so powerful. We can this procedure we will have big applications, large applications, and probably we have the application that we need to repeat procedure couple of times, but next couple of next tutorials we will practice a procedure. Don't worry, you will understand it very well. This was the first simple example. I really hope that you like this video. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram. You have a link in the description, and I will see you in the next tutorial.